We are at the John M. Culinaire Public Library with Connie Gerwing, a member of Explore Lifelong Learning Group that operates out of the library. And one of your philosophies is just because you're out of school doesn't mean we should stop learning. So can you tell us about the group?
We're a small group of volunteers who work with the library, and our purpose is to bring just lectures and short programs of interest to adults and older adults in Prince Albert. And really it is to keep our minds sharp and to introduce us to topics that perhaps we haven't thought about or things we need to know more about.
Now, how do you come up with the topics?
It's pretty random. The very first person I had lecture was Dr. Clay Burlingham, and this was 8 years ago in January. And he's a sessional lecturer at the University of Saskatchewan off-campus program here in Prince Albert. And he spoke at that time and was really great. And he's going to be doing his 8th lecture for us on January 30th.
What are some of the other topics that you've got lined up for the new year?
For this coming year, January 30th, we have Clay Burlingham, Dr. Clay Burlingham, who is the lecturer with the U of S, who's speaking on From Lenin to Stalin, the Russian Revolution Evolves. And he's talked a bit about it in the past, a couple of lectures. And if you follow the news, you'll know that in October of 2017 was 100 years since the Russian Revolution happened. So it's quite a pertinent topic. So there's that. Then on February 13th, we have Brad Muir, who owns a Sundog Sled Excursions, so a dog sledding business north of Prince Albert, and we're just interested in how people do dog sledding and how that works and what it's like. And we chose that date because it's close to the dog sled races and the Winter Festival. And then February 27th, we have Andrea Nelson, who's an outdoor guide, and she's going to be showing photographs and talking about the Athabasca sand dunes. So it's a little bit of a travel log in the middle of winter. Then in spring, we'll probably have a couple of lectures in spring. They're not set yet. Likely we're going to have one again by Andrea Nelson talking about meal planning for the outdoors, so when people go camping or canoe tripping or something like that in the summer. And then we're also considering our some kind of gardening program, and that'll be in April, so you can watch for those two in April.
Now, who can attend these sessions?
We're open really to anybody. Our focus has been on older adults, but really we certainly don't restrict any of the who comes into the presentations. We've had kids and adults at any age at all our presentations, so really anybody can come.
Now, if people want to suggest a topic, how can they do that?
They can certainly come to any of our sessions and talk to us. We're really interested in hearing if you're a person or you know a person who's, they don't have to really be an expert, but if they know a good deal about a topic that might be of interest to people, or they've lived an interesting life, that's what we want to hear. We ask people often at sessions if you've got somebody who knows something about anything that might be of interest. We have great resources in PA on things like forestry and natural resources, so we've used a number of those speakers. We've had people talk about birds. We've had people do travel, share their travel adventures with us. We have sometimes health-related programs. We have psychology programs.
If people want more information about the group, where can they go?
You can come to the library and check it out there. We have posters around the community. The library has us on their website, which is jmcpl.ca. They put posters up around the community, so there are lots of ways that you can find out what's happening.
Thank you so much for speaking with us.
You're very welcome.